Hello again. I think I'm going to have a little bit more success this time. So I'm going to put this belt on. I've got about 14 minutes. And I will adjust the time if I have to. I did turn the light off this time. And I'm going to push play. I'm hoping I'll be able to show here in a minute. It's slightly working. I did notice this. Let's see if it'll show it on here. Okay, this is the pen. This is the light. But the one thing that I have noticed is when it's off my hand, well, I was able to, I can't see it, it's not easily shown on the video, but I wasn't even touching it, and this little pen light did come on. It's a little orange light. Let's get this plastic piece off there. It's a little orange light. Maybe you can see it better now. So the further I am away from my body, like I said, the better. I don't know that we're going to have a lot of luck here showing this, but maybe I'll just I'm going to get the camera, move this machine over, and I'm going to grab the camera. You're not supposed to step down on the ground, so I'm going to bring the camera to me. Maybe I can show it now. This was in this box. Okay. Here it's lighting up. So I'm just going to set it down so it goes off. I'm not touching it, and it went on. So that shows that my energy field has gone up considerably. Got about 6.5 minutes left. Here's the bulb. Now, okay. I'm going to give it a couple more minutes. Being camera shy already. I noticed a slight dim flicker, so I did shut the big light off. Let's see. Again, pen light's working and I'm not touching it. However, when I grab it, it's very bright. Again, you hold it as far away from you in any direction. Let's see, I'm going to come back to this. There it is. A little bit of a dim. See? Not much yet, but we'll give it a couple minutes. Anyways, so energetically speaking, I'm definitely detoxing. I can already feel it. Works very fast on the body, and I have been drinking more water just to kind of keep we'll just put this camera here for a minute. I'm going to drink some water. have my fairy garden started over there. I suppose if I did this more often, we got about 4 minutes left on here. If I did this more often, I was able to get the bulb lit fully once. So it's lighting a little. There's a spark. So we'll see. Got a couple more minutes. I like these machines in the sense that, you know, they really do kind of, not only do they help you, but they give you an indication of where you are at energetically. And for energy workers, this is a great tool of measurement and a great tool for self-esteem as an energy worker. You know, we all have our ups and down days. We all have times we're at our optimal peak of energy, and we all get those times where we're completely fatigued and drawn out and worn down. And quite frankly, that happens to the best of us. Yeah, it's not working yet. But once again, there's possibly not enough charge. I'm going high now, and I'm going to reset it. Hitting the time and play. Because I got about 7 minutes left. So I'm hoping at the end of this, after receiving a little bit longer treatment, I will be able to light the bulb. Again, I'm able to further and further away from the pen. So that means my energy field has gone up considerably. When people that do Reiki are working on someone, we're not supposed to use our own energy, okay? We're really supposed to be using the Reiki Universal Life Force energy. And in that respect, here we go. Lighting a little bit more. And the bottom line is, we're not trying to force anything, okay? My body just needs to get caught up. My body needs to re-energize and really, like rebooting a computer. This is the bottom line. And so, yes, I haven't got a great, although I'm able to use this pen nicely. See? Now, the trick would be, the wonderful magical trick would be, is when I'm not hooked up to this machine, would I still be able to light a bulb? Now, that is the ultimate goal, and I'm sure there are people who've achieved it. Keeping your body's chi, they call it chi or ki, keeping your body's chi healthy. You know, we have a myriad of system. We have our bloodstream, we have our veins and arteries, we have, we have our organs, we have all of these things. And with that said, we have to keep up on everything. It's a little bit more light this time. A little bit more light. So, we've got about 5 minutes left on the clock here. And even if it doesn't light all the way up, I've proven my point. I wanted everybody to see that, you know, we are balls of energy. And this pen is always cool. I always thought this was such a cool tool, because it really does. So as I'm stretching, you can see that's as far as my arm can stretch. Okay. And as we get closer to the body, it stops. And I'm not sure why that is. I don't know if it's like positive ion against negative ion, or there's some something else going on metaphysically that I'm not aware of. But again, this machine is charging my body. This machine is giving me waves of energy. And, you know, sometimes you can feel it as a pulse. Sometimes you might get like some part of your body might start twitching or ticking, or feels like it's ticking. Really, so we've got a little bit more light each time. Like I said, my goal would be ultimately to get this to light. So it's dim, but it's lighting. And like I said, you know, this isn't the greatest experiment, but it's an honest experiment, and I don't believe in lying to people and showing somebody something. You know, it's going to be different for everybody depending on what you're going through physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. And if you're in the process of cleansing, well, over time, you should be able to generate enough energy to light the bulb. Like I said, the ultimate magical component here would be to be able to light bulbs or generate enough electricity to fuel your environment. That would be the ultimate goal, and really would be wonderful for people to experience. So let's lighten up a little bit. You never know. When we try too hard at something, ultimately we can fail as well. Things should just come natural, and we shouldn't have to try. I mean, that's the bottom line. I don't know if it has something to do with my arms being stretched out. Like we can get blockages in any portion of our body. We can get blockages in our meridians and our chakra system. Our auras can get holes in them, and you know, we do take a lot, metaphysically speaking. And most people are not aware of how much they're actually taking in, like from a metaphysical standpoint. They don't really know, like there's empaths and that, so things are going to be harder on us. So let's lighten up a little bit more. At least I know this bulb isn't completely kaput. So, you know, time's almost up. But it did light. It just didn't light all the way like my original video, which, you know, I think after some time of working with this machine, it will happen. And yeah, just dim. But I'm gonna sign off now. If I get it to light all the way, I'll definitely do a third video. I just wanted everybody to see the machine again and to be aware of it. And peace and blessings. Love and light.